Hey y'all, we're back for another episode review of Darcey and Stacey. We got I think episode 8.
No, I think it's 9 actually.
Oh, 9.
9 on there.
Sorry, my bad. Season 4, episode 9. To get into it, I guess. Well, we missed you. Yeah.
I missed you so much. I missed you so much. I miss being insincere to you on YouTube. I missed it.
Insincere.
I miss sincerely. I miss I don't know who you are, but I miss you. So I miss being insincere about how much I missed you.
Yeah, me too. No, not me too. Sorry.
I love you. I need you.
I just smoked some weed. I don't know what his problem is.
I miss saying
I
stuff.
have an excuse.
I miss being insincere on YouTube.
Anyway, getting into it. Darcey and her daughters go to this bounce house place.
Do you know what those places are?
Exercise bounce.
They're all over the place now. They're kids places where you can do. There's trampolines and foam pits, and you do your karate kick into a
I like
pit.
that shit.
Yeah, kids like that shit.
I like it.
It's kind of. I feel like they're too old to do that. I always associate that with kids.
I would do it. Sorry.
I would love to utterly destroy my back all the way. So I would love to do that. Go to the thrill zone.
I would go. It's a lot of fun.
The thrill zone.
You would hate it. That sounds like.
All they did, what they do while they're there. First they talk about Darcey's height.
Yeah, because Darcey's really short.
She is really
short. And her
short.
dad is really short, we learned.
Yeah, we didn't really learn it. I mean, it's always been there, but so they made a point. They made point about Darcey's height. So then the next scene when she's hugging her dad, who seems like he might even be shorter than her, if it's not for her shoes.
He's shorter than the granddaughters.
She wears some kind of shoes that are thick, but the daughters are taller than either of them for sure. So there's some little people, I guess. It made me really think about meeting them. I would be looking down on Stacey and Darcey, and it'd be weird. Yeah, because they're on TV, so you just think they're big, but
right. Cardi B, I feel is also smaller than people would think.
I would think that she's not that small. How tall is she?
She's my height.
Okay, 5'2", 5'3".
5'3".
Does that hurt your feelings when I'm off an inch? People take their height so seriously.
It's a difference.
I was thinking about this.
It's a different world.
It would be a boss move as a dude to exaggerate your height as being shorter than you are. Just tell people, say you're 5'10", just tell everyone you're 5'6". I think that would be kind of a boss move. I'd be whoa, you're 5'6"? I'm yeah. They're no way. I'm 5'8", and you're taller than me. That would be awesome. I don't know, man. I'm 5'6". I don't know. Maybe you need to go back to the check the lines on the wall. Whatever. People
check the lines on the wall.
That is not a good reference, but
I know. I know. You know
talk about people when they measure kids'
especially
heads.
When you're a kid. Yeah, they go
Anyway. But yeah, Darcey's short as hell. They go in there, the thrill zone.
Thrills. Yeah, I think it's
sure.
Thrills, yeah.
The Z is short for zone.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I just made that up right now. But then they go and do this thing where the thing's coming at you and you got to jump over it, and they all get knocked off.
It seems a little bit stressful. It seems
is that what you want to do?
I would do it because it seems fun.
You're thinking about that show.
That Japanese show.
Yeah. Ooh, you just remind me of a bad, weird video I watched. There was a video, so Maximum Extreme or something like that.
Okay.
There's some Japanese game shows where they got to do that shit or they fall in the mud.
Yeah.
I saw a really horrific video where I guess the guy had broken his neck and nobody knew it, and it was he was in the mud and he was drowning. He almost didn't survive. You're not going to be allowed to smoke anymore if you keep coughing the whole episode.
Yeah, I did a bad thing, guys.
Can I tell you I love everything about Nura, but I'm going to break up with her because she coughs too much.
Don't, babe.
Just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
It is not funny.
Is that her only fault? But, we love each other's imperfections. So you ain't got to worry about it, baby.
I wonder if we shut this episode because you're making me mad.
You want to restart?
Yeah.
Nah. Let's keep going. I can restart if you want. No, you know what? If you want to restart, my back seriously hurts. You have to go press the button.
Okay, fine.
My back hurts
I
from
don't
getting
want to
up and
press the
down.
button.
I got some back pain.
We tell Jason not to say stuff like that to me as a joke. Because it just sits in the... You don't want the B word.
Mm-hmm.
It's heavy.
What's the B word?
You know it.
But... I know, I won't say it again.
He's so mean.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm sorry, baby.
I'm sorry. All right, anyway. Darcey and Stacey being weird.
Yeah, she's going around the thrill zone. And then they're the daughters, she's like on some like tire swing type thing, and her daughters are on either side pushing her back and forth, like pushing her butt, and her cleavage is like just like crazy all the way out. Like she looks like like
sausage.
a butt on either side.
Ooh.
Just going back and forth. Like her big old cleavage looks like a butt, and it's just like her daughters are just pushing her butt at the other butt back and forth. Sorry for saying the B word.
No, wait, that doesn't even... He's so annoying! I'm trying to be comfy. I got my cozy jammies on.
Yeah.
I got my angry or my grumpy cat pajamas on. Y'all see I'm cozy in a good mood. And he's just killing it.
Yeah. Well, I'm also not coughing.
No, I don't know. Sometimes I'll be smoking and I'll be coughing after. Like, I don't know. It's always...
Why do you say sometimes? Every single time she has this vapor pen and she smokes it, and you smoke like
Don't be exposing me.
some kind of fake weed or something.
Now you're just trying to hurt me.
She smokes K2 Spice.
No! It's not it. See, you are just trying to drown me this episode. Like, he is trying to ruin
I think
me.
would you call it salvia?
No. Literally.
She smokes salvia, and then she talks about all the spiders in the wall, and then she comes back like 15 seconds later. It's weird, but hey man, everyone's got their thing.
No, none of this is as bad as he's making it seem.
I like how she wouldn't restart the episode because it involved her getting up. That was like the line. Like, I want to restart. Okay, well, if I have to get up, I guess we'll just keep it.
I decided to make the most of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Anyway, I like your theory about this. Darcey now has an OnlyFans, we found out.
Mm-hmm.
So, Nerd thinks, like, you want to explain it?
I think that all of this sort of just like graphic content it seems like Darcey like all up in her crevices and shit. I think it's like sort of promo for her OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Get her to get us on that, like, curious about Darcey's
body.
Private doings.
Like when they shaved her in that one episode.
Yeah, that was gross.
Totally unnecessary.
Didn't like it.
And it does seem like they're positioning her more as a sexual person now.
Yeah,
like, look at their body.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You know, we gotta pay for some of these surgeries. Pay them off. Anyway,
did not like it.
I don't like it either.
I don't smoke fake weed.
No, yeah, I was making all that up.
It's not fake.
I'm just joking.
Like, that doesn't you look like really like a crackhead. I'm not a crackhead. I just always like cough. I'm not a big crackhead. I don't know. I just cough.
Yeah.
I think also I cough more though during this because I get like when I'm like I feel like I'm stressed because I want to like get past it as soon as possible. So I didn't take my time breathing in. So then I end up because when I'm like when I take my time usually and by myself and stuff, usually I'll be fine. It's usually when I'm like with people that it's like it's worse.
She coughs so much. It's crazy.
No.
She coughs a lot. So it makes me seem insane that I'm like noticing it a lot, but it's like because you cough a lot.
No, I don't.
And if she coughs one more time, I swear to God.
He's taking this cough.
I swear to God, I'm not gonna do the dishes anymore. And let them stack up.
What?
That's right. I swear to God, when you make the bed, I'm gonna mess it up. That's what'll happen if you keep coughing. All right. What happens? All right, then. So it's like they're all. This episode, like, nothing happens.
Yeah,
basically.
that's why we're doing this.
That's why we're messing around so much. So like the daughters and Darcey, they like don't do anything. It's all like, we're gonna miss you, Anako, even though I live in Miami and never see you anyway. I'm gonna pretend to be really sad and like I'm a good mom, even though I'm never around.
Yeah.
Just like when I pretended to make that smoothie. That's what our relationship is. It's like when I make smoothies. It's all fake.
The smoothie was crazy. But yeah, next we got Stacey and Florian meet with her Albanian liquor. So.
That's right. Yeah, I don't remember what was up with this. She said something like there was like a specific reason, like she couldn't get the dress she wanted.
The dresses, she didn't see any dresses in the stores that she liked, so she decided to get a custom one.
Okay, so yeah, and they got these Albanian people they met from the Albanian community, which answered something we talked about before. I don't know if we talked about on here, but we say like, why doesn't Florian have any friends? Like, can he meet some like local Albanians? Like, is there an Albanian like friend, an Albanian Facebook group?
Albanian friend.
Yeah, I want to get in that, honestly. I want to see what everything Florian's doing on social media.
Yeah, Florian's quite the character.
I think he's up to something.
Ooh, Crayon just woken up a little bit.
Yeah.
Say hello, Crayon. Oh. Say hello to people.
So they're checking out this dress. There's a cool scene where they're saying like it's not the full dress, and they're explaining that to Florian, and she goes, and Florian goes, I know. You know, he cuts her off, and I just think it's funny when Florian does that stuff because it's super rude, and I don't know.
Very impatient.
Yeah, well, everyone is always condescending to him and treats him like he's a little kid or he's stupid, and then I think he probably is kind of stupid a lot of times.
Yeah. But
sometimes he could be like, you know what? Now you're being condescending.
Yeah.
Once in a while, he's like, all right, I know what a dress is. But it has to be, you know, like that level stuff. Like knowing what a dress is. Anything more complex, he probably does need the explanation.
Florian, I believe in him more than that. I do. I
don't think he knew what the word cahoots meant.
Cahoots,
in a previous episode.
He probably wouldn't know what cahoots means. Yeah.
Because they were saying, is Georgie and Florian in cahoots? And he's like, I know and no cahoots, whatever that is.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right. So next we got, and it goes well. And she likes the little dress. It's not the official dress that they have, but they have like a pre-dress to show her. And
yeah, it's like what the front or the pattern is gonna look like or something.
Cute, I guess. She likes it, so whatever.
It kind of reminded me of that other outfit that Darcey wore that was like, it's like stones on top of like a like kind of tan or flesh colored kind of cloth. Yeah. Remember when Darcey wore that? Yeah. Shine bright like a diamond. Anyway.
So next we have Stacey and Florian plan the photo shoot.
Right. Goes right into they're in their apartment. Yeah, because
Stacey gets word that they need to give the samples back.
Yeah, they get a call from their LA team.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know why they're in LA.
We need the samples back immediately.
Yeah, those 8 sweatshirts we printed off of 1 hour tees, we need those back. Well, you don't have the pattern? You can't just get them from a print shop locally? What is the difference? What is going on with these like family reunion level t-shirts? Like I've seen better t-shirts at a funeral in a rap video. You know what I'm airbrushing?
What?
Airbrush t-shirts?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
You never seen an airbrush t-shirt?
Some really do.
It's a black culture thing.
Oh, is it?
It is.
It's a black culture thing.
Do you know what an airbrush t-shirt is?
No.
It's those like when your friend dies and you get them like painted on your shirt. That's airbrush. Mm. It's a type of like spray gun thing. I don't know. I think those kind of t-shirts are better quality than House of 11.
I guess I gotta learn about black culture.
I mean, you watch enough rap videos, you've seen what I'm talking about.
Yeah, sure, I've seen it. I guess I didn't know what was that.
Yeah, they call that airbrush. Is that what you didn't know, just the term?
Yeah.
Because you definitely know what I'm talking about.
Hate on Jason in the comments.
Anyway, hate on me for what? You know what? Yeah, hate on me in the comments. And why don't you come to my house? I got a local Dairy Queen. I'll meet you in the parking lot. Come get some. All right? Bring whatever weapon you want. I'll bring whatever weapon I want. I want to do this like Mad Max.
Not free weapon choice.
Hell yeah.
That seems like a bad idea.
I'm going to bring a brick and a switchblade.
Creative. Very creative. Yeah, so they have to go and do a photo shoot with the pieces before they had to return them. And they're like, well, we don't want to disturb Darcey because she's in Arizona helping her daughter.
Yeah.
So
we talked about this part a lot.
Mm-hmm. So basically it's like Stacey just decides she's not going to tell Darcey. She's just going to have Florian do the photo shoot.
Yeah. Florian's like, I help you. We'll do it. We'll take care of it. Again, just like so quick and dismissive. And
Florian looks terrible on the shoot. Like he's so awkward and terrible. Cran
mess everything up.
Cran would have been a better model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you just could tell right away that this is what's going to go wrong in the episode.
Mm-hmm.
That they're going to do some shit and not involve Darcey.
Mm-hmm.
So, Darcey's always mad at them now because all the Georgie stuffs. And already she's all sore because she's not in the twin wedding. So, so it's funny that they're going to do this and just create a problem out of nothing when all they had to do is literally text Darcey to be like, because they're in a situation, according to the show, which
seems like bullshit.
Seems like bullshit anyway, that they can't get these sweatshirts for one more day to do a t-shirt modeling shoot. So anyway, all she has to do is text Darcey and be like, hey, we're screwed. I'm going to have Florian model. I tell you what, I'll wear some of it and then I'll have them copy and paste me twice in the picture since we look the same anyway. Who cares? Who cares?
I can tell the difference.
Maybe not in the photo shoot where I'm cutting and pasting them all around.
You edit them.
Yeah.
Photoshop it up.
You'll be looking at it and you'll be like, there's 4 of them in this one. I don't know who's who. That's how I would be doing it. Anyway, so Florian, they're going to do a photo shoot. Yeah, they're going to do a photo shoot. Yeah, it's dumb. It's not good. Then we got Darcey and daughters packing in Connecticut, and I don't even care what next. She packs a lot of bags.
Yeah.
That's what happens. That's when we realize that their dad is short.
Yeah.
Because they hug him goodbye.
Yeah.
And I honestly, when we were watching this the first time, I really scrutinized like everyone's reaction to Aniko going to college, because I really believe that Darcey doesn't take care of her kids at all. So I was like, I think that actually the grandpa is going to be sadder than Darcey.
He was very sad.
He seemed more sincerely sad.
Yeah.
Darcey cries later at the restaurant. It's hard to tell. I don't really get, but I just don't believe that Darcey can be in Aniko's life very much to really care.
Yeah.
I don't know.
At least not recently.
I mean, they are flying back and forth a lot from Miami to there. I don't know. It's hard to say.
I mean, they already live apart, so.
And these reality shows, they cut everything up and make everything look different.
I believe the sister will be upset, though.
Who? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Honestly, that's the person who seems the saddest about Aniko going to college in general, is the younger sister. What's her name?
Aspen.
Yeah, Aspen seems like the actual saddest.
What?
We're busy right now.
Krams is so cute.
Yeah.
Can't help it. But yeah, it's like whatever. Moving on. Yeah, then they arrive at the University of Arizona and they start packing her or unpacking her room up and everything. And they do this dumb thing. Darcey,
she's trying to teach her how to cook like a snack.
Like I guess like dorm style, you know.
She says family recipe.
And so she
cooking an egg in the microwave.
An egg in the microwave. It's like egg and a little bit of water, basically. And it's like, this is a terrible idea.
Yeah. I wonder if you put some spices in there or something. They're like mixing it up. They try and microwave it and it just like stinks up the whole.
Seems horrible.
They open the microwave and they're like, oh, it smells like a million farts. Just in time, the roommate shows up. They're like, ew, gross. And I guess it's kind of like, oh no, hopefully they'll be good roommates, even though it stinks, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's nothing.
Yeah.
Boring stuff. Honestly, all this storyline stuff with the kids is boring to me.
Yeah, I don't care about it at all.
It never really matters. And it always seems kind of fake.
Yeah. If you're okay with us kind of skipping through it, we're going to keep doing that.
They go to a restaurant next, I think.
Yeah, they go to a restaurant.
Or maybe that's later.
Later? I don't know, but they go to a restaurant. I don't even know what else. Yeah. Stacey and Florian have the photo shoot, and he's sucking at it. He sucks.
It does feel like they're going out of their way this season to tell us that Florian is bad at being a model, and he refuses to do anything else.
He refuses to do anything about it.
He's just like awful.
Like
yeah.
He won't do any other job, and he won't get better at modeling.
Yeah, he needs. Why can't he just, I don't know, watch YouTube videos or something? Like do anything.
Yeah, like
take a class. I don't know.
Yeah, like I mean, they could YouTube. That's free.
Yeah, YouTube is free, and I'm sure Darcey or Stacey would pay for a class.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. It's weird.
Okay.
And he just expects like a lot of money. Remember, he's like, that's not enough money for the other modeling gig.
And it's like, who are you, Florian?
And this dude, so he like can't even like take a step without looking like a like Frankenstein still being electrocuted to life. And he climbs up on the wall, and that makes Stacey all scared. It's like a high drama moment. Remember, he climbed up on the wall, took some pictures of him up there. You know, I always think it's funny, these guys, they get to like do stuff for them, like the music producer or this photographer. Mm-hmm. I just feel like they're the real heroes of the show because they're like professional, serious people, and they're just dealing with the most ridiculous people on the planet, and good for that guy.
Yeah, they really be putting in the work. They be doing they do God's work, right, Craig? They do God's work. The Lord's work. Is that the phrase? They're doing the Lord's work, yeah. Yeah,
they're doing the Lord's work. Taking care of the meek and the poor and the stupid.
So yeah, it sucks. And then we have Darcey and Dada's restaurant. They just eat at the restaurant and they cry some. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, this is like the final goodbye because then she's going back to Miami.
There's really nothing that happened. Yeah. And then we go to Darcey and Helen in Miami exercising on some moon boots.
Yeah. What'd you think of the moon boots?
I kind of want some.
Nora liked the moon boots. Are they called moon boots?
Sometimes they're called something else as well. I have to look it up. I forget, but it was like exercise boots, like bounce boots. I think it might have been bounce boots on Amazon.
Bounce boots. There was a thing in like the 90s that was like a toy for kids that was like that. Do you remember that?
No.
It was like these. I think they were called moon shoes, and they were like kind of like buckets on your foot with elastic. And that was like, you'd put them on and run around as a kid. It was, and so it seems like just like they took that and turned it, like made it look more sleek and then sell it as exercise gear. But it used to be like a kid thing.
I want to do it though.
Moon boots.
I want to do the moon.
It was like around the time of Bop It. No, wait, not Bop It. Skip It. When we put around one foot and then you skip it over the other foot.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like a kind of like pseudo jump rope type of thing.
I used to fuck with that. Yeah. I want some moon boots. I wouldn't be trying to do moon boots.
I used to fuck with Skip It. I think it was called Skip It. I used to fuck with hula hoop. Hula hoop was my shit back in the day. I used to fuck with that shit.
I still hula hoop.
Yeah, you do for exercise.
It's fun. I have a weighted hula hoop.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Our childhood toys are becoming our adult exercises.
Yeah, we managed to get a lot of content or just discussion out of that scene because
the moon shoes.
Yeah, because the actual scene was worthless.
No, it was just them like dancing. I mean, Darcey's doing her regular. Every time they exercise, she goes way over the top. You notice that?
Yeah.
Remember when they're doing Pilates and she was acting like she was giving birth?
Yeah, Darcey is. Yeah, I don't know.
She's hamming it up.
But then we go to not Little Helen. Homegirl Helen is basically saying like, "Oh, I got a dude for you that you might like."
Yeah.
He's this Afghan dude.
Where does she get all these dudes from?
I don't know.
She's just friends with a bunch of weird
single men,
foreigners with six packs.
Weird rich foreigners with six packs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who are single.
Yeah. Where does she hang out at?
Yeah, and who is she? Yeah, but anyway.
Who is she? Yeah. We thought she was just a cloud chaser. Turns out she's like a pimp or something. Like, she's got these like fellas, you know?
She's a male pimp.
Yeah, she's like a gigolo. She got her gigolo, her harem of gigolos.
She's like, if you want to come to America, okay, you got to snag you one.
Yeah, yeah. We'll set you up with a little place to live.
What if she met Darcey through him? Because Georgie. Because Georgie and Darcey met in Miami.
Really?
She was on vacation in Miami.
Oh, interesting. So all these guys be coming through the whole same place.
Maybe Helen is a bit.
There's some kind of like foreigner to sugar baby pipeline.
We're discovering something.
Hey man, where there's a demand, we could create a supply, I guess.
We make the deep discoveries here. We get into it.
Yeah. But yeah, so she meets this guy, Zach.
So Helen's like, oh yeah, I got this guy Zach you'll like, and Afghan guy that is rich and has a six-pack.
Actually, I don't think he was rich. He was a personal trainer. Which he gave me more of like a pool boy vibe. But he also did some kind of like, supposedly he does some kind of like charity work. Yeah. So he's like a good person too. Mm-hmm. We're supposed to believe.
But I guess Darcey seems excited to talk to him, and they have like a conversation that seems, I guess, positive, though not very productive or eventful.
She's like, ooh, you look good. And he's like, oh, you look good too.
That's pretty much it.
I like you. I like you. Okay, let's change numbers.
That's pretty much it. And then the preview for next week makes it seem like they're going to have an interesting time together. I think Darcey will be a one and done for him.
Yeah, it seemed very shallow. Yeah. The preview we got. He's like, I want to have sex.
And I want to quick you up, get you out, like, play up.
Different innuendos for sex. I mean, that's all it was. It seemed really gross.
And then, to end the episode, we have Stacey and Darcey and Florian all meet up in the apartment because Darcey comes home from, being with Aspen or Aniko in Arizona. Yeah. And
they're kind of interviewing Darcey alone in her apartment, and she's talking about how she's upset about the photo shoot. And then basically Darcey goes over to Stacey's apartment, and then they talk about it.
Yeah, and Darcey's mad at them, and Stacey's just like, "What? You should be happy. I did a good thing. I helped us." And Darcey's like, "No, you could have communicated."
Yeah, she said. And it was. I've seen the pictures. They look kind of eh.
Yeah, she said they look.
Yeah, she goes, we did a job that needed to be done. She's like, you did it. I like the way they argue. I was noticing this argument and a lot of arguments. Yeah. It's like they're searching for a catchphrase to throw at the other one. They are. So they're trying to do that, like, shine bright like a diamond. Well, don't go tit for tat. Like they're doing they're doing their little phrases back and forth.
And they get frustrated when they can't think of them, like.
Yeah. That's basically how you win, is if you can get the most the most catchphrases up on the board. It's like a game show or something. Like, it's got such a weird vibe. I mean, they're trying to be like, get like,
you gotta spin some to win some.
Yeah.
Like what? Yeah. Like
it's so
can you just communicate like how you're feeling and why you feel that way? Mm-hmm. Like, why is it this weird? Like, you have to like put it all in this one phrase.
It's weirdly like that Star Trek episode. People can't they can't communicate with the people. There's this like really famous episode of Star Trek where they meet these aliens and they can't communicate with them, and the guys keep going, "It's like Tartagon in whatever." Mm-hmm. And what it turns out with the way they communicate is they reference historical events from their planet. Yeah. And it's kind of like that because they keep saying the same phrases over and over again. I don't know. If you've seen the Star Trek episode, you know what I mean.
Leave a comment if you've seen it. But now I kind of want to see it because I want to see if it compares to Darcey and Stacey.
Maybe I'll show you a clip when we turn this off.
Because it's good. Because I'm always like, they just talk so weird to each other.
I'll show you a clip, and maybe I'll even put it in this video.
Darmok. Rai and Jiri at Lunga. Shaka. When the walls fell. Sina at Anzo. Sina and Bakar. Darmok at Tanagra. Shaka. Mirab, his sails unfurled. Darmok. Mirab. Tamok. Yes, but what does it all mean?
Editing.
Well, I'd be trying to get input clips in the video. And he'd just be like...
You never told me to put clips in?
No, but I'd be thinking it.
If you told me, like... If you sent me the clip and the timestamp, that I would do it like that.
Yeah.
But
I'm backing down from that.
Do you see how I can totally just push back a little bit, like have her do any amount of work, and she'll be like, "Nah, you're right. We don't have to do it."
No.
Let's start the episode over. No. Not if I have to get up.
No, it's not always the case.
Yeah, I'm gonna remember this and use this to get out of doing a lot of things.
It's not.
I'm glad we discovered. That's what I learned tonight on this episode of Two Haters and One Cat.
That's
And
I think that's all we got for the episode, though.
that's it. They just go off the air. They're mad at each other, and then we get some previews that like they're going to be fighting at the show and whatever. We don't have to talk about the previews. That's the next episode. Yeah. We'll see it when it comes out. So
we'll see you on next week.
Nothing episode, so the next episode should be good.
Next episode should be good because Darcey has this Afghan dude. I'm excited to see her with. I think it's gonna blow up real quick. Also, in the preview, I do want to mention that Georgie's coming back. Oh yeah,
like he'll be at the bachelor party, I guess.
Right.
Whatever that happens.
So we don't see, but I'm ready for it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they're like worried, like people are gonna tune out if they don't have Georgie. Because, like, I feel like they could have saved that. That could have been a huge reveal if he just popped up. Yeah. Because I thought he was done.
I want to know what happened with Georgie, but I don't think they'll get back together at this point. But we'll see.
It's hard to say what's going to happen. They're doing stupid stuff. I feel like Darcey's just going to end up alone. I think Darcey had a marriage and 2 kids who are adults now, and it's okay if she doesn't get married or have a relationship. Like, she already did all that.
I think Darcey's going to end up alone.
I think it's okay, though. I think it's what should happen. She's around people constantly.
I don't know if she needs to worry about marriage, but I think her wanting
therapy for the rest of her life.
Yes, but I think also I don't think it's wrong of her to want a relationship.
She could want one.
She needs to relax with the marriage shit.
She could want a relationship and all that, but I feel like she uses it to define her life. If her life is the most important thing in the world, and it's like you have 2 daughters, and you have you have done all this stuff. You're I'm sorry, but you don't you did it already. You got to have it a billion times. You did, and then you did with your first husband. You had kids, you raised them. Then you did a version of it in Amsterdam. Then you did a version of it in England. Yeah. Now you're doing a version of it with Jersey. It's like these big relationship love things. Yeah. It's like you did it. You don't get to just have a million of them forever. I'm sorry. Why are you owed that? I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. She acts like she's owed it. Yes. You're owed a twin wedding. You didn't already have a twin wedding. You've had a twin wedding in your life. Have a twin wedding. Why do you get another twin wedding? Most people don't have a twin. They don't get that. Why do you act like you're owed it? You ain't got a boyfriend. You're like, I wish I had a twin wedding. What is that? You don't even have the shit to do it. It's I wish I won the Indianapolis 500 this year. You don't even have a race car. Why would you win? You never driven a race car.
You're not even in this conversation.
Okay, that example, but I've also somehow won the Indianapolis 500 before. Because you got the twin wedding before.
But you won it?
No, I mean, it would only be a good metaphor if I had also at some point won it. Yeah. For no, whatever. She gets whatever. Spoiled rich people. Spoiled rich people with horrible mental problems from having a rich dad who's out having fun in China your whole life.
Where the mom is just
not
sad.
Giving you any love.
Not giving the mom no love. Not giving nobody no love.
And now you're worried that whenever you meet somebody, they're going to leave you.
And you'll end up just with your mom.
Just like Papa. Into China.
But all right. We'll see you next week. Bye. So adios.